A Plaguelands Media production.
Hey everyone, this is Hugh from Plaguelands Media bringing you another playthrough of Final Girl, probably my favourite game of 2021, although Marvel Champions got to the table a little bit more often, I think. Now, my good buddy Ian Van Gamet asked me to basically roll randomly for setup, and I ended up getting Hans in Maple Lane. Our setup is a real Freddy versus Jason kind of vibe to it. This is Revenge. You can see Hans starts in the middle. I start down here. I am playing Adelaide today. And we have all of our victims set up. We have our 4 item decks randomly selected, one for each quadrant of the board. So I'll give each of those a quick shuffle. One. Maple Lane, of course, divided into 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. Southwest. Okay, so Hans has come to Maple Lane looking for vengeance. He is currently at the intersection, kind of like you always see in the Halloween movies, where Mike Myers is kind of standing imposingly on the street. We have our tarot cards to shuffle, 10 of them, made up randomly from the Hans tarot cards and the Maple Lane tarot cards. We are going to shuffle our event deck before we draw the top event at the start of the game. Okay. And we'll have a quick look at Adelaide, so she can get two extra time, lower the horror by 1 or move a space, and when you fill up the board, choose one of the effects immediately. Decrease the type of wrath, well, we don't worry about that because that's from the Sacred Groves. Recover all health or take up to 6 cost worth of action cards into your hand. For each additional victim saved, Terra goes down by 1. She has 6 health. Maple Lane also comes with the Convince card. Costs 1 to purchase. And basically, if you want to go into a house with a person, with a victim in it, you have to convince them to let you in. If there's no victim, you can just go into the house. And we have our 0 cost cards: 2 focus, short rest, 2 walk, and a weak attack. And our first event, boyfriend. Place a special victim in the boyfriend's house. Okay. Let me just get a special victim out. We can have blue. And they are going to be in the boyfriend's house, possibly making out with one of the victims, like Brady from Halloween 4. What was Halloween 4? Curse of Michael Myers, maybe? I can't remember. This is your boyfriend. If the killer would target you, he targets the boyfriend instead. During upkeep, move the boyfriend 2 spaces towards you. Then if the boyfriend is in your space, gain 2 time. If the boyfriend leaves play, discard this card. Okay, so Adelaide, who is over here in Smalley's house, is going to need to get to the boyfriend. But to do that, we're going to have to save some victims, do some searching, get a weapon. Oh, I did forget to put the horror track at 4. There we go. Okay, first card I'm going to play is Walk. 2 dice, because the horror track is at 4. And we get 1 success. 1 success allows me to move up to 1 space. I will move here, and I will lose a time. Okay. Let's walk again. All right. 1 success. I lose a time. I'm going to move 1 space, and I'm going to save this victim. I'm going to use that to move 1 space into this house here. And you know what? Let's play a focus to see if we can get the horror down. 1 success. We lose a time. Horror goes down by 1. And we are going to stop there, I believe. We have 3 time. 3 time to play with. We are going to spend 2 to buy a search card and 1 to buy a close call card, putting us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Okay. I will put these up in the dead area where the victims will go, just because we have our token area filled and we have an extra spot. Now we move to the killer phase. Killer phase. Resolve the killer's action. He doesn't move. He just targets whoever's in his space. That doesn't affect us. Draw a terror card. Okay. Dark Feast. Horror goes up by 1. For every victim that is dead, Hans recovers a health. No one has died yet, so Hans, you cannibal bastard, have not done anything. Panic phase. No victims panicked. Upkeep phase. Okay. During upkeep, move the boyfriend 2 spaces towards 1, 2, towards his girlfriend. Rearrange items. Okay, back to our turn. And the first thing we are going to do is we are going to search. Okay. We are going to get rid of weak attack and focus. Weak attack and short rest to make this a success. We lose a time. Take the top 2 item cards in your space, choose 1, place the other face up or underneath it. Okay. We are in the southwest quadrant. So we have a pitchfork. Discard at any time to prevent damage from a single attack. Or a crucifix. Discard to ignore any horror level increase or end an enemy's movement. I'm going to take the pitchfork because I need a weapon. And the pitchfork is a 2-handed weapon, so we put it there in the middle. I'm happy with that. Let's use our focus to see if we can't get that horror down. And we got 1 success. Horror goes down, but we lose the time. We're holding on to our close call. We have 4 to spend. We get back our 0 cost cards from last time. These ones go over here. Now, we want a sprint for 2. And you know what? Let's grab another sprint for 2. We've got a ton of movement. That goes back up. We now have 2 sprint, focus, walk, walk, and a close call. I like that. We have a pitchfork. Let's see what we can do. Killer phase. He's not in a space with a victim, so nothing happens. We draw the terror card. Horror goes up again. Nearest victim, he's going to move and attack. He just keeps coming. Hans. So if we go in there, let's move him here. He's going to attack that guy, pushing his bloodlust up by 1. Okay. Nothing in the panic phase because there are no victims who are in that space. And in the upkeep phase, the boyfriend moves 2 towards me. And now it is our turn. Okay. Focus. Let's keep that. Try and get that terror down. 1 success. Horror goes down by 1 and we lose a time. I'm okay with that. Let's sprint. Let's sprint. 2 dice. Ooh. I'm going to spend my 2 walk to move 2 spaces. And I lose a time, of course. Then, if the boyfriend is in your space, I gain 2 time. Alright. Let's sprint again. 1 success. I lose a time, but I can move 2 spaces. 2 just here. Let's see if we can't save that person in our next turn. And I'm holding on to close call. Okay. Get my... I don't get the search card back. Get my 0 costs back. Sprints and sprint go here, but I cannot buy them this turn. Boyfriend is in my space at the end of upkeep. I gain 2 time, so that doesn't help me, but I have 3 to spend. I'm going to get a distraction card. That costs me 3. Okay, killer phase. Killer is not in a space with a victim, so he is not going to do anything yet. Terror card. Oh, come on, Hans. Horror goes up by 1. Place 1 new victim in each house that is not connected to a road or to an exit space. Okay, that is connected. That is not connected. They told us to hide. Place 1 new victim in each space. That is connected. That is connected. That is not connected. That is connected. That is connected. That is not connected. That is not connected. That is connected. That is connected. Okay. And we draw another event card. What is going to happen? Fire. Roll a die and place the fire token in the Smalley house. Any victim is killed. Any victim in the house or that panic into the house are killed. You or your enemies take 1 damage. The house may no longer be entered or searched. Okay, let's find the fire token. Somewhere around here. Too many tokens in Maple Lane. There's the fire token. Fire token goes in the Smalley house. And that was where I started. So my mother has been killed in the flames as Hans is running amok, pushing bloodlust up by 1, increasing horror by 1. Okay. I get 2 time during the upkeep because my boyfriend is in my space. So that is very handy. Let's do a distraction. No successes. You know what? I'm going to push horror down and lose 4 time. I'm okay with that. Focus. 1 success. Horror goes down. Lose a time. And not going to do anything else. Have 3 time to spend. I'm going to buy distraction again for 3 time. I'm going to get back my 0 cost cards. And these, that goes away. And distraction comes back up here. Okay. Hans is not in a space with a victim, so he doesn't do anything. He's just... Okay, Hans is going to move 2 spaces, or 2 times, I should say, towards the nearest victim. He's just standing there. 1, 2... 1, 2. I could put him in the house over there. He's going to kill someone. Or I could bring him to us. And I could throw the victim at him and knock everybody over. Okay, there is a reason I'm going to be doing this. Okay. So he's just standing there. He doesn't attack. He just moves. And our boyfriend is in our space during our upkeep. So we get +2 time. Walk, walk, focus, distraction, weak attack. You know what? I'm going to try and weak attack Hans. I'll go focus and distraction. Yeah, let's try this. Distraction. 1 success. I'm going to ditch short rest and close call to make that 2 successes. Which lets us actually gain 2 time and move horror down by 2. Focus. 1 success. Horror terror goes down. I'll take it. Now we got him all the way down. Let's do a weak attack. 1 success. I take a damage. I'm attacking with my pitchfork. I hit Hans for 2. Okay, nice. Now I'm going to walk. 2 successes. I can spend a time to move 2 spaces. 1, 2. I'm taking the boyfriend with me, of course. And then I'm going to walk again. 1 success. I lose a time. I'm going to move the 2 victims here, and I'm going to rescue them. Bringing horror down. And bringing horror down. Okay, Hans, you're not so scary now, are you, mate? Okay. End of our turn. We get our focus back. 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost, 0 cost, and we have distraction. So we have 7 to spend. 2, 3, 4 for a furious strike. And 2 for a sprint, and 1 for a convince. And then distraction and close call can go back. Okay. Alright, not a bad turn for Adelaide at all. Hans doesn't move, he doesn't attack, he's in this square here. Okay, it came right through the yard. He's going to move to the nearest victims, which are in this house. And he's going to attack, killing 1, pushing his bloodlust up. If the killer is in a house, move it to any other house in the quadrant with a victim. And then he is going to attack again, killing another victim, pushing bloodlust up, pushing horror up. And an event card. Under construction, roll a dice. 3. North gets a roadblock, so we cannot rescue anyone from here anymore. It has been blocked off. What an amazing turn. It came through the yard. Hans just goes straight in here, kills someone, and then moves into the next house and kills another person, which means we're in the panic phase. So these two people panic. The first person runs out into the street. So does the second person. Okay. And at the upkeep, our boyfriend moves here, giving us 2 more time. All right. We are going to convince someone to let us into their house. This person just here. And we get 1, 2. Yep, I'll move in there with them. Didn't even cost us a time. And let's focus. 2 successes. Terror goes down and we get +2 time. And we are keeping these 2 cards. Okay, we have 10 to spend. No brainer. Critical blow for 6. Putting us down to 4. Search for 2. And guard for 2. Okay. Not bad. I'm happy with the way this is turning out, but this game can flip on a dime and Hans can get pretty nasty. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, excellent. Hans doesn't do anything yet. He is still in the house, so we draw our terror card. He wants fresh blood. If there are no victims on the board, nope. He moves twice towards the nearest victim. He only moves once, so he moves 1, 2, and he attacks. Dodged a bullet there. No one panics. Our boyfriend is going to move into his house, giving us 2 extra time. Okay. Let's see if we can find a more powerful weapon. Let's search our boyfriend's house. He's, if you remember from Halloween 4, I believe that's the curse of Michael Myers. Brody, the main girl breaks off a date with Brady, and so he goes with the sheriff's daughter, and then when they come to the house, the main girl sees him making out with the sheriff's daughter, and all hell breaks loose. Great film. Only 1 success. Take the top card of the item deck. Okay, we are in the northeast. We get a crucifix. Okay. Discard to ignore. Okay, I'm going to actually put that in my backpack. I can't hold the crucifix because I am carrying the pitchfork. Okay, what have we got? Critical blow, sprint, short rest, focus. Let's focus. See if we can get some extra time. Whoops. 1 success. Horror goes down by 1, but it costs us a time, which just cancels itself out. Horror goes down by 1, so we get a time, but we lose a time. That's alright. Let's sprint. One success. I'm going to get rid of a walk and a short rest, Okay, which will turn that into 2 successes. Which sprint says move up to 3 spaces and lose a time. 1, 2, 3. Time to walk. One success. I'm going to move 1 space down here, bringing this victim with me. Okay. And I'm saving these cards. Okay, 6. Let's buy a retaliate for 4. And a sprint for 2. Put that back up to 6. 0 cost, 0 cost. Oh, and we get our... We don't get our convince card back, but we do get our focus. Sprint goes back. Goes there. Search goes there. Giving us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Very good. Hans, what are you doing? Nothing, because there's no victims in his space, so we draw a tarot card. If there are no victims in any street spaces, discard there is. 1 victim on a street space of your choice is killed. Okay. Pushing Hans' bloodlust up, and his dark power is revealed. Dark obsession. When Hans attacks you at least once, he attacks an additional time. Okay, Hans. I know you love me, mate. Okay, he's going to move towards the nearest victim and attack. He moves 2 spaces now. 1, 2, and he attacks a victim, pushing his bloodlust up by another 1. Okay, panic phase. This victim panics. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Runs back into the house. And my boyfriend panics. 4, 5. Running, back into the house, following this chick. He's like, you know what, Adelaide, we're over, mate. It's, it's all good. We'll leave you there with Hans. Well, this is where I want to be. It's exactly where I want to be. Critical blow. 3 dice. Oh, shoot. Let's get rid of a weak attack and a focus to make that 1 success. So I hit him for 3 health. Terror goes down by 1, giving me a time, but my turn now ends. Okay. I've hit him for 5. Pardon me. All right. Hans is going to attack me. He will be doing 3 damage, but because of Dark Obsession, he actually attacks me twice. The first time, I am going to... Oh, wait, I've got to buy my cards first. I'm getting ahead of myself here. 2 to pick up guard, because I'm going to need it. And 2, 3 to grab an improvise. 1, 2 to get 2 close call cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 exactly. Okay. And critical blow comes back. All right. Hans is going to attack me. I'm going to play guard. I roll 3 dice. 1 success. Reduce damage by 2. His damage is at 3, so I'll take 1. He's going to attack me again. I play my second guard. I'm going to get rid of focus and improvise. He's going to do only 1 damage because I'm turning that into a success. So that was Hans's attack, and that was my second guard card. Yep. Terror. If there are no that have at least 1 victim, discard and draw. If there are no exits that have at least 1 victim, discard and draw the next terror card. If there are no victims on the board, so Hans is going to move twice towards the nearest victim and attack twice, killing the chick and my boyfriend. Horror goes up by 1. Okay. For each victim killed during the killer phase, so that was 2, he gets 2 health back. Alright. And the boyfriend is dead, so that goes away. Gonna play sprint. Going to spend 2 time to reroll all dice. I'm going to use close call. Damn it. So I lose a time to move 2 spaces. I'm going straight in for the kill, I think. Well, not so much the kill, but Furious Strike. 1, 2 successes. 3 damage on Hans. Horror goes down by 1. And weak attack. One success. 2 more damage on Hans. And I lose a health. Okay, here we go. 3 to spend. Oops, critical blow should go there. Improvise. Focus, walk, short rest. And these go back. Furious Strike, close call, sprint, guard, improvise, guard, and focus. Okay. Oh, I think I'm dead. I misjudged this badly, but we'll see. Hans is going to attack me. I'm going to play Retaliate. Wow, did I misjudge this? Well, I'm dead anyway, so I'm going to reduce damage from the attack by 2. So he's going to do 2 damage to me, but I will hit him for 2 as well. So I'm hitting him for 2. He's hitting me for 1, 2, but I get 3 hearts back. Doesn't matter, because his next attack is going to kill Adelaide, and she is dead. But we got Hans down to 2, and he would have had an extra heart there as well. Adelaide, seeing her boyfriend racing into the house with one of the girls from the neighborhood, seeing Hans follow, she loses her freaking mind, and she just says, "No!" And she races in there, finding her boyfriend's bloodied corpse on the ground at Hans's feet. She stabs him with the pitchfork, driving it through his belly, but he just pulls himself over the top of it. One slice with his machete takes her head clean off. And thus comes the end of Adelaide in Maple Lane versus Hans. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you did, leave a like, subscribe, point out any mistakes I might have made. I actually don't think I did this time. What was his final power, actually? Bloodbath, moves twice, attacks twice. Well, that doesn't help. Okay. Follow us, Plaguelands Media, on Facebook, YouTube. You can find our books in the Amazon Kindle store. We've got more videos coming up, got more stuff in the works this year, so keep an eye out for that. And I will definitely be having more playthroughs of Final Girl in the future. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe. See you all in the next one.